Greetings, fellow humans. First time I've done this sort of thing, and I just wanted to make a video and post it on YouTube. Really because I've done a little bit of research myself, and I didn't see many videos like what I am going to try and create, and that's basically to share with you that in my family there is a natural tendency, I suppose, genetic tendency to get diabetes. My brother had it. One of my brothers, sadly, he passed away a few years ago, which was a bit of a wake-up call. My mum didn't have it, surprisingly, because she was, or rather I was not dissimilar to her in terms of weight as ages progressed. And my granddad had it. And he suffered the indignity, if you like, of losing a limb through diabetes. Although, obviously, back in the day, it wasn't as there wasn't as much known about it, I suppose, as there is today in 2021. But you know, being a granddad now, which is fantastic, to currently a grandson and two granddaughters, it's a bit of a wake-up call. And it's not just about wanting to be a better person, but also, I kind of envisage myself in the future, if they're ever lucky enough to be getting married and working into their own relationships, it'd be nice if Granddad was there to share that too. And I've noticed just lately that certain tasks are a lot more difficult. Not difficult. You see what I mean? It's difficult to sort of say exactly what the issue is, but I found myself sweating unnecessarily. I've definitely know that I've put on weight, finding the old achy joints and stuff like that, sleeping really feeling tired a lot more than I used to normally. But bottom line was, I thought, okay, I've got to do something. I've got to sort myself out in terms of feeling better and getting to be a better me in the future. And I think the only way I can do this is to do a bit of research. So I went naturally, for me, in the UK, I went to the National Health Service website, did a little bit of research on there, told me some stories about what diabetes is, and it led me to this brilliant link for something called HealthierYou. Now, there's a few of these things out there, but it's quite often these things will come at a cost, a fee. You'll sign up to something and it's going to cost you anything between 40 to hundreds of pounds a year to kind of subscribe to these things. And I imagine it would be like a video link or to a group or books or whatever. So, I'm not going to knock any of those, although I wasn't really interested in that. It's got nothing to do with being miserly or anything. But I just thought there's got to be some free advice out there that could help me and people like possibly you out there as well. So, yeah, as I say, I found this thing on the NHS website that led me to something called the HealthierYou, and it's run by Reed, I believe. I've got some sort of paperwork here printed off. Just wondering if it might be of some use to people. But basically, this is the NHS Diabetes Prevention Programme, and they call it the HealthierYou. Now, it's not run by the NHS, although they recommend people like you and me to this scheme, which is actually run by Reed. I'm just trying to find Reed Wellbeing, okay? And there's a few bits and pieces I had to sign up online, sent that off, and I wonder what was going to come back. It might be something that's fairly meagre, a little bit skeletal in advice or something. No, I was really pleasantly surprised to find that they have this whole course that they can do. You can do like a one-to-one thing. You can do one on a blog. Obviously, these current times, I suppose back in the day you might have gone to a hall somewhere to meet up as a group or anything like that. No, it's not Weight Watchers. I've been and done all that in the past, and I didn't do particularly well at it. But this thing, I hope this might sort of reflect it well enough, but these are the courses that I've signed up to. And as you can see here, it's the very first one is tomorrow. Okay. And what this is like, these are regular Teams video meetings, and they allow you to have your camera on or off. You can be quiet and just listen and watch what's being said and talk to you. Or you, like me, I want to sort of feel like I'm a part of something, because that then would give me the motivation to continue with whatever is recommended on the course. And the thing about this, guys, this is what amazed me, is ultimate goal is that the fewer people that are ill and rely on the NHS in the future, it's got to save the government and the NHS a lot of money. So this thing is free. All it took me is a little bit of time to fill out questionnaires about my mental well-being, my height, my age, my weight, etc., etc. But as I've already said, I gather from the literature that I've read so far that it's not going to be like a shame and blame thing, like a little bit like how Weight Watchers used to feel. For me, this is going to be where I'm a part of a group. I don't know how many is going to be on there, but the stuff that I've had so far is that there's going to be a group on there. And the first one, as I say, is tomorrow evening. That's the other thing as well. You can choose up to a point what dates or times of the day that you want to choose. Now, I'm one of the fortunate ones since lockdown. I've been working from home, do all the video calls with my teams at work, and where necessary, clients and other people. So for me, I've got to keep my work pattern to a point where I'll only sort of subscribe to something that I can fit in my own time today. And that's why I chose to commit myself to these video schools, if you like, I suppose, at 6 o'clock of an evening. And that for the first 2 months is going to be every 2 weeks, and then it's once a month thereafter. And as I just showed you there, they break it all down for you. They can put them all into specific calendar things. And so this one, my last one, will be in the 5th of April in 2022. So today it's the 14th of June, tomorrow being the 15th of June 2021. So already it feels like it's this isn't going to be a quick fix kind of thing. It's going to be a whole groundbreaking journey of information. This is how I envisage it to be, and I gather from some of the stuff that I've read about this, it's going to change my whole my mindset, my metabolism, my I suppose my mental pros, to not only meet the goals that I want to meet for myself personally, but also to maintain that structure of living a more healthier life. And the first one is tomorrow. It's I'll leave them out to you because they kind of break it down a little bit. The first one is understanding pre-diabetes, know how to eat well, make every day active. So that will be the third course. The fourth one is carbs, carbs, carbs. See, I love me taters, I love me bread, and me donuts. Who doesn't? But number 5, fats under the spotlight. Number 6, sugars and snacks under the spotlight. Number 7, know your triggers. For me, I don't mind admitting to you guys, I am currently on happy pills. I'm not going to bore you with things that have happened to me, but I do suffer from depression and PTSD, which might have lent itself to me comfort eating and stuff like that, and just not having the get up and go to be more physical, get more exercise. But maybe I'll share a bit of that with you as further on my journey. But my intention is to be very honest with you and show you pictures of what I look like with just my shorts on or something like that. Don't worry, it won't be anything showing off anything that I shouldn't be, but just to sort of show what, well, this is what I'm like now. And then who knows, between now and when this journey ends, or at least this course ends in the 5th of April 2022, hopefully, you guys and girls will probably see a little less of me in the physical sense, that I'm going to be losing a bit of my podge and feeling a little bit better. I got up to the number 7. That was Know Your Triggers. Number 8, exploring regular eating. Number 9 is sorry, haven't got my glasses on. Fitter, healthier, and happier. Then we've got number 10, feeling fuller for longer. 11 is shopping, cooking, and eating out. Number 12 is mind matters. And then the last one, which is the one in the 5th of April, that's called moving forwards. So it seems to me like it's a whole system, and it's something that I am looking forward to doing. And I think that if I share my journey with you by doing video vlogs, I don't know, I'm very new to this. So I might do maybe one a week, one a day, maybe one a month. I don't know. But I'll try and inject as much information of my experience. Like, for instance, before I start this course tomorrow, I'm getting up with the birds tomorrow morning, nice and early, and I'm going to go for a walk around the block. And that walk around the block hopefully will get bigger and better. And this is on the premise of eat less, move more, and that sort of thing it's got to help towards my ultimate goal. First revelation to you, my first reveal, to be honest. I'd like to say that I've honestly been lying to myself, thinking that I could get away with telling people I'm about 15, maybe 16 stone. I'm 5'5". I'm not a very tall guy. I've always been quite, stocky anyway. And the truth of the matter is, I think I'm probably more like nearer 17.5 stone in weight. So I've definitely got to lose some weight. Back in the day, teen years, early 20s, I was a fit young lad, muscly, and I did have a six-pack, but now it is the beer barrel. But that was then. This is now, and as you get older, it is true what all your peers tell you. As you get older, it kind of creeps up on you. You suddenly start to realise that things aren't that brilliant. You're not feeling as good as you used to, and that's where I am at the moment. And I've got to do something. Now, 30 odd years ago, late 20 years ago, I gave up smoking. I was, 20, 30 a day, man. And my daughter was 5 years of age at the time, came home. She was very upset. I didn't know why. My wife told me to go and have a chat with her, and my daughter, 5 years of age, had learnt that day at school things about people that smoke and how people that smoke die from something called heart disease. And to see my little girl then broken and concerned about me, it made me feel terribly, terribly guilty. So October the 6th, it was a Saturday, I decided I'm not going to smoke anymore, and I'm going to do something about that. And I gave up smoking. I've not touched a cigarette since. And I figure I need to have that same strength of mental attitude to achieve the same with this, and get to be a healthier me, share that experience with you. Who knows, there might be someone else out there like me, 58 years of age, man or woman or whatever, that's feeling that they could do better. They're not feeling that great. They don't want to be a victim to diabetes and end up with all sorts of horrific illnesses and problems with circulation and gangrene, and having to have their leg amputated like my granddad did. So that's why I want to share my experiences. I'll keep you all posted, and if it's of any use to you and anyone else that you might know, we'll share experiences as well and see if we can help others. And hopefully, as this is the very beginning of my journey, and hopefully you guys will find some interest in that as well and some help in that, we might be able to save ourselves, save the aggravation and worries and concerns for our families and our friends after our own well-being, and I suppose save the NHS money, because we all know the NHS is under a great deal of strain, especially after the past couple of years with COVID, etc. So hopefully I'm going to be able to load this up in the first instance, and then I'll find out if I can leave things open for you guys to leave comments. And please be nice. I want this to be a nice experience. I know it's going to be difficult, but I want it to be a nice experience and one that's positive, where we can all benefit from it. So this is Jed signing out. Fingers crossed. And I'll let you know soon about how the first part of the course went tomorrow at 8 o'clock. And if I get a chance to sort of give a bit of a brief on what I found interesting or not about it, I'll be sharing it with you guys. And probably a couple of sort of photos or something of me with, and the weight that I'm at and everything like that. So I'm being brutally open and honest with everyone about what I look like, how much I weigh, and how much. Here's my goal: I want to lose at least 5 stone. I want to get down to about 12 stone if I can. So that's ultimately what I want to achieve. Whether I do that by April next year, I don't know. But that is the ongoing goal, to get down to a weight that's going to be better for my heart, my lungs, my liver, the old diabetes, keeping that at bay, and living a much more healthier life into my older age. So thanks ever so much for watching and listening, and leave your comments below. And here's to getting fit and the healthier you. Cheers.